Hi Nicolas, how are you?
Hello, Daniel, how are you?
And my name is Daniel, and I'm going to be walking you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea of why we asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. We are asking people to try using a mobile app that we are working on so we can see whether it works as intended. The session should take about 10 minutes. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we are testing the application, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. As you use the app, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud, to say what you are looking at, what you are trying to do, and what you are thinking. This will be a big help to us. Also, please don't worry that you are going to hurt our feelings. We are doing this to improve the application, so we need to hear your honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer them right away, since we are interested in how people do when they don't have someone sitting next to them to help. But if you still have any question when we are done, I will try to answer them then. And if you need to take a break at any point, just let me know. You may have noticed the camera. With your permission, we are going to record what happens on the screen and our conversation. Are you okay with this?
Yes.
The recording will only be used to help us figure out how to improve the application, and it won't be seen by anyone except the people working on this project. Do you have any questions so far?
No, so far so good.
Okay, before we look at the application, I would like to ask you just a few quick questions. First, what's your occupation? What do you do all day?
I mainly write emails and I go to meetings and yes, mainly that.
Okay, now, roughly, how many hours a week altogether would you say you spend using the internet, including browsing and email, at work and at home?
I would say probably more than 100 hours a week.
Okay, and what's the split between mobile phone and your personal computer? A rough percentage.
I would say 60% mobile, 40% laptop.
Okay, what kinds of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
Mainly news and articles.
And do you have any favorite mobile apps?
Uber.
Okay, great. We are done with the questions and we can start looking at things. Uh, yeah, you can look at the app now.
Yeah.
First, I'm going to ask you to look at the screen and tell me what you make of it. What strikes you about it, what you can do here, and what is it for. Just look around and do a little narrative. Please don't click on anything yet.
So I can see here that it's a big sign here saying fair loans. So the word that fair attracts me. So I'm looking at it more now. So I can see clearly in one line what the app does. It's a peer-to-peer lending platform. I can also see that I can either get a loan or lend some money. And I can get more information on how it works.
Okay, thanks. Now I'm going to ask you to try doing some specific tasks. And again, as much as possible, it will help us if you can try to think out loud as you go along. First task. Pretend that you want to lend your money, getting the higher interest rate possible.
Yes, okay, so I can get a loan. Sorry, I can lend some money, alright?
Yeah, that you want to lend your money, getting
Okay,
the
I'll
higher
lend some money
interest rate
here.
possible.
I can either lend to Daniel F or Carlos or Lisa. So to get a high interest rate, I go to Lisa. Probably she pays the highest because she got a score of C. She need to refurbish her home. Probably she don't have enough money because she went to Tomorrowland and spend all the money in Adam. Probably. So I will lend some money to Lisa because of that, because I feel for her. happened the same to me. And to Lisa, are you sure? Yes, I'm pretty sure. Go. Done. I gave 2,000 quid to Lisa. Let's take me to home. Cool. It's pretty easy actually.
Okay, thank you. Second task. Now pretend that you want to lend your money, getting the lowest risk possible.
Okay, so let's lend some money to who has the lowest rate possible. Is Daniel, a B plus. That's weird. You couldn't expect that with that name. Let's go there. Let's lend some money. 1,000 quid for 7%. Trip to Germany for a programming conference. Yeah, sure. Cool. Let's lend some money to Daniel so he can go to Oktoberfest and drink all the beer around. Lend it. Am I sure? Yes, I'm sure. Cool. Just keep 1,000 quid to Daniel to go to Germany and spend it in booze and Adam. Cool. That sounds great. I will never get my money back. Let's go home.
Third task. Now please pretend that you want to get a loan, but the maximum interest rate that you are willing to accept is 80% per year.
So I'm gonna get a loan to go to Tomorrowland. Maybe get 3,000 quid for booze in Adam. Let's say next. When I'm planning to pay it back. 2 years, but I don't have 2 years, so I go for a year. Cool. Okay, score B. Oh, these guys are really helpful actually. 7.5% is great. So I want to come on request. Yes. Cool. Go 2,000 quid to go to Tomorrowland and spend in booze in Adam. It's great. I would take the pillow lovers over. Stay home. Cool.
Thanks, that was very helpful. Do you have any questions for me now that we are done?
No, it's very easy actually. When I can download the app
Okay.
and get my money.
Great. Thank you very much. That's it.
Cool. Thank you.